Hello lovely gang, hoping you're doing amazing. It's been such a long time, but my hiatus is over because guess what? A girl is done with school. Wild. As you can see, new hairdo. Ooh, ooh. I look so cute. This is a Fashion Nova strapless bodycon dress. I love it. One of my faves in my wardrobe right now. But yeah, I felt like I wanted to have a change. And so I have red hair. Anyway, yeah, I hope you've been doing well. Yeah, I just finished my last paper, 4.2, last week on Wednesday. So yeah, I've been relaxing, trying to figure out what next, praying, asking God, lead me, Jesus. But anyway, nothing much. Just figuring out what I want to do next. I have sort of like an outline of how I want my next 2 years to go, but like the clear next step is what I'm trying to figure out. But yeah, I've applied to somewhere. I've applied to like an institute that I really hope I'll get in. Yeah, I'll update you guys, but basically that's my life update. So that being said, as you can see in the title of the video, we're going to be talking about like advice for navigating campus university in Africa, especially in a Kenyan context. According to my experience, this is very last minute impromptu. I missed you guys and I was like, leo ishi kama tujafanya video. So this is what came to mind, and yeah, what I've prepared for you. I'm actually just zinatoka kwa kichwa yangu sai. I've not written them down the way I usually do, but I hope you'll find this fun, entertaining and educative. And yeah, if you've stayed till this far, subscribe if you haven't already. It really supports my channel. Let's get into it. The first one that comes off as obvious but isn't really obvious, that I'll tell people to really follow through, my younger brothers and sisters, is to really be yourself, be authentic, be yourself, and usishtuliwe na watu, usiende na miondoko. Don't go with what's trending, don't go with what's popular, go with what fits you, what is right for you, what you believe in, and what is in alignment with your value system. Like, if you're a party girl, so well, so like, okay, if you're a church girl, if you're not into church, if you're like, just stick to who you are. Vile uliji assess ukasema, after this self-awareness that I've come to have, this is the person that I am and this is what I'll stick with. Of course, you'll evolve throughout the 4 years or 5 if you're doing engineering, or 6 if you're doing medicine, whichever course you're doing and whatever time you'll spend there, because ideally the time you would want to spend there is 4 years for the ordinary courses. But you know, life happens and you can spend even lesser time or even more time, but for whatever time you'll be in campus, just be authentically yourself, even as you evolve. Like, don't do things because other people are doing them, or don't do things because that's what is in right now, and then you end up feeling uncomfortable, you feel like you've betrayed yourself. And there's nothing bad like shame, and there's nothing bad like feeling like you're not being your true self. So just stick to what makes you happy, because life is short. Na sauti soul just put it plainly for us, do what makes you happy. Yeah. Another thing that I'd say is to join a co-curricular club, something that's not education based. It could be a club for your course, like I was in KUPSA in KU for psychologists, but like like you don't have to be graded. There are no tests, no exams that comes with you being part of the club, but inakupatia good networks. You can even get like friends from being part of a club. I was part of KUPSA, but I was not very active, so I don't really consider myself a member per se, but I was active in first year before we went home for the COVID break. But more actively, I was still a member of Rotaract KU, now an alumni, and it was really nice. It challenged me and it was very fulfilling, giving back to the community, going to children's home, helping the kids out, doing shopping, washing the utensils for them, cooking for them. and stuff like that, planting trees, caring for the environment, like just being of something, just being part of something that's greater than you, that's bigger than you, and where you get to have a community ya wasee wako like-minded is just amazing. Yeah, so join a club, yeah, one that sparks your interest and whatnot. Yeah, another thing, the third one that I can advise guys in campus still who have time to turn it around or are just starting out, is to have a side hustle if you can, be it a business, be it working part-time, like just make your own money. Don't be entirely dependent on your parents. I used to help my mom sell clothes. Follow her on Instagram. Actually, her handle is Nianoma. On Facebook and Nianinoma on Instagram. She has good stuff. Actually, this is from her. Quality thrifted items, yeah. But anyway, I was saying in first year I was helping her to sell clothes, and then I will get a commission, so that will help. My friend approached me to start a business, but I was like, I was scared of that. I'm usually scared of mixing business and pleasure and friends with business and stuff like that. But anyway, hiyo tu ni uoga yangu. Sometimes it works out, but most of the time, yeah. But anyway, my point is like kuwa na pesa yako kiasi, like so that even when you're like finishing, you can transition and maybe now put all your focus into that business, even as you wait for a job, ama the job of your dreams, ama even if you're applying to stuff, you have something that you're doing that is keeping you busy and giving you moolah while you're at it. Yeah, so it could be a business, it could be vibarua on the weekends, ama on weekdays sometimes when unajua vile utajipanga to manage your class time and your working time. But yeah, get your own money. Another thing is to get a good group because whether your group, like the composition of your group members will either make you or break you. And one good thing to have that I had, and I'm lucky to say I had, is consistency in terms of the group that I always worked with kwa group assignments zote, be it different units, be it different years. Like most of the people need the same people that we've been working with from first year to fourth year. Like a group of friends, group kikipeanwa tunajua tu ni sisi tu, either the 5 of us, the 6 of us, or the 10 of us during first year and second year, before my other friends shifted and branched off to counseling psychology. So like having a consistent group for your group work ni poa, cause itakutolea anxiety ya group work ya sina group members and stuff like that. Like make a pact with with good friends who can work well na mnaelewana vile mna work, so that when group work inapeana, you guys have an easy time, and by the time you're like in second year, you know how you guys work and you have a system, and it makes group work so easy. Yeah. So that's being authentically yourself, joining a club, making your own money, having your side hustle, not just focusing on school alone, and then having a consistent group work team. Yeah. What else? Short commercial break. I'll be right back. Yeah, another thing is to put yourself out there in the job market and to volunteer as much as you can. I know people don't like volunteering because you don't get paid, but it really adds to your experience and you get to see if you're liking this work, because maybe unasoma tu theory, but ukienda out there in the real world, you actually don't like your job. So when you go out there and you start volunteering in your career path, like maybe for me as a psychologist, I go out to a health center, I do counseling, I do psychological assessment, psychometrics and all that stuff, and I see like, this is not really for me. I'll have the added advantage of having the psychological knowledge and that degree, but now moving forward towards graduation, I'll have the knowledge of, this is not where I want to work. What additional skills can I have that can get me a job in the career that I now want to focus on, since nimeona psychology is not for me, you know. But luckily when I went for my attachment after my 3rd year, I was able to see that it's something I can be able to do, something that I can be able to do well, and something that I like, you see. So like putting yourself out there, because for us it's not a must. Hadi tulikuwa tunajuza ai, kwani course yetu iko na jokes gani? Like attachment is not a must, but most of my friends tulienda kujipatia experience na kukuwa na kitu ya maana kuweka kwa CV after school, when now we're looking for like real employment. So yeah, like si lazima ukwe 3rd year, si lazima ungoje 2nd year, even 1st year, because where I was, we had a 1st year student. For them though, it's a cost requirement, but I was thinking that's so brilliant. Like by the time uko 4th year, you have so much experience and you're so sure you have all these networks, and it's such a great thing. Yeah, so there's that. Also, something that I discovered so late, like easy events zenye shule wanaekanga for you, like career week, they are for your benefit, because that's how I was able to have free therapy this year. Story for another day. Yeah, but I had a few sessions, like 5 sessions, and they were really amazing. I had this amazing therapist, God bless him. Like he's so good at his job, and he was able to bring me to awareness of some things that I wasn't really aware of about why I behave the way I do. So go to therapy, guys. So basically the point I'm trying to drive home is to go for these events, for this self-improvement events, career advancement events that the school organizes for you. Like I went for 1 year CV writing, and I was able to learn so much. Ilikuwa ya 4th years, but anyone else could come. Yeah, like they're looking out for us. They're like, our seniors are going off into the world, let's equip them with like job hunting skills and creating your own brand, and how to put yourself out there, how to be a good communicator, how to present yourself when you're going to interviews, and things to do, things not to do that really make a difference. It's really the small things. So like for the career fair, I went to your 4th year peke, and I know like one of my classmates who I think alienda such things, and he applied, like he was interviewed right there and then, and he got a job. So that's where he went for his attachment, and that's where he got his full-time job, even before graduating, even before 4.2 was over. So these things are really nice. You get to interact with HRs, HR departments at different companies. They tell you like what they're usually looking for. They give you advice. You're able to know about the companies that are out there and what they have to offer. And yeah, you get to learn a lot, and like it's good. I really wish ningeenda mapema, but yeah, I got some good things out of the one I went to. And actually where I've applied to, where I was telling you guys, is the institute that was giving us free therapy. Like if you applied to it and then you applied to have a session with a therapist, yeah, it was telecounseling, but still so good. So yeah, like go for those events, like ni za maana. Yeah, basically that's what I'll tell you for now. There might be a part 2, there might not be, but I hope those things will help you out in your university journey. And also one last thing that has popped up in my mind: network with your classmates. Like be friendly, talk to your classmates. You never know who will be who when you go out there, and who will become a legacy or a legend in the future, you know. And you can use that leverage of you guys being friends in campus. I'm a classmate who used to talk akusaidia huko mbele, but if you are snobbish, you never used to talk to people, it will be hard. So not to say that I used to talk to everybody, but I used to talk to several people, even if it's just saying hi. And even just those friends that you have, like I think in network, is it sideways networking or parallel networking? Like you don't always have to network up, because most of the time the people that will help you to build yourself ni wenye mnatoshana. So network with your classmates is what I'm trying to say. And this journey is yours. Make it your own. Give it your best. Like don't go to university and just get a pass. Like get the best GPA that you can get. Even your lecturers, they can be good references for your CV. Make good use of your time so that you don't struggle reading last minute. Also group work group study sessions are really great. They really work. So if you can leverage that, do that. But yeah, make it your own. Have fun. Do the most, cause it only comes once. Yeah, and take lots of pictures and videos to commemorate the experiences that you get to involve yourself with during university. But yeah, university, as much as people say, oh, it's useless, people don't need degrees to have jobs, like there's a way it elevates your mind because of the content that we get to read and study and involve ourselves with. Like, you become open-minded, you become more intelligent, and yeah, you just become more classy and elevated and sophisticated in your mind and in how you carry yourself and in how you view the world. Just like how I know in certain universities, philosophy is a core unit that you have to take, even for these common units like critical thinking and HIV. For some universities like JQuat, like they make you like so much more knowledgeable on important life stuff. So don't take that experience for granted. If you've stayed here this far, you're a real one. Thank you so much. Your little big sister is very happy. Pray for her. Comment down in the comment section something that has stood out for you that you didn't know will be useful, or some of the advice you can leave for your younger brothers and sisters who are just starting out the campus experience. And yeah, let's just tusaidiane in this life journey. So thank you so much. See you guys in my next video. Bye.